Hey everybody, it's Peter Green from Agile for All, coming to you with your daily dose of Agile. Today is Tuesday, which is Top of Mind Tuesday. And what's top of mind for me today is something called polarities. Polarities are a way of thinking about management, about coaching, really about life. And I'll illustrate this with an example. In the Agile community, there's quite an emphasis on building high-performance teams. And if you were to take this to the extreme, then a team would always be the focus, and there would be no focus on the individual, which would be the other end of the extreme, where it's all about individuals and helping individuals succeed. And what polarities teach us is that there's not one of those that is right and one of those that is wrong, that we're not trying to solve a problem here, that shifting from individual focus to team focus is actually not the right frame to think through that situation. The right frame is to think about the polarity there, that there are good and bad things about a focus on individuals and good and bad things about a focus on high-performance teams. And what we are really looking at is managing that polarity effectively, and specifically managing that polarity so that we are focusing on the benefits of each of the sides of the polarity. And so this is just one example of the team individual focus. There are lots of other ones that you can probably come to mind or bring to mind. Anytime when you feel like somebody's saying, we really need to move towards this. And at a very meta level, Agile itself is one end of a polarity. Agility or adaptability or the ability to respond quickly is one end of a polarity. And you could say the other end of that polarity would be stability. And so stability and agility could be viewed as a polarity. And the goal is not to move from stability to agility. The goal is to balance stability and agility. So that would be an example of managing that polarity. And you'll see this in change management a lot, where a change is being introduced where we need to be agile, we need to do this. And people that I guess have a preference for or a high level of awareness of the benefits of something like stability and predictability are going to start resisting the move to agility, because to them it doesn't feel like agility. It feels like ad hoc. It feels like chaotic. It doesn't feel stable anymore. And so you'll see people pushing back on the stability part of it. Or on the move away from what they perceive as stability. And so one way that you could manage that polarity would be to look at what are some of the benefits of stability and what are the benefits of agility, and then how can we get both of those benefits, rather than saying it's all about Agile, everything else, if you're just a resistor, you need to get out of the way, this is the new way of doing things. So that is not an effective way to manage polarities. So there are a few books written on this. The one that I first became familiar with is a book by Barry Johnson called Polarity Management. Really strong book, very clearly lays out this concept. And I found it really useful in my coaching as well as in my personal life, where we all have preferences along spectrums of polarities. So I found it really helpful in my personal life to recognize when I was struggling with something, viewing that as a polarity and thinking about how might I balance the polarities there, rather than kind of beat myself up over, I'm not doing this well. So hopefully that's helpful to you. If it is, go ahead and like the video, share it with your friends. If you find this type of content interesting, please subscribe to our channel. You can hit the little bell next to the subscribe button, and you'll get notified when we post these videos every day. And hope you have a great day. Thanks everybody for watching.